number 13 of Hungover Redzone TDs, and I am always joined alongside the commission.
What's going on? I can't wait for this week. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's special. Just got on Thanksgiving break, celebrating a little bit, but
that's right. We got, what, 3 games this Thanksgiving?
Yeah, 3 games on Thursday. I'm excited. The Bears are going to show up.
Yep. Get your lineup set beforehand.
Yes. Very, very, very important to get your lineup set before Thursday.
You don't want to be caught off guard.
Exactly. But yeah, always looking forward to Thanksgiving football, Thanksgiving break, eating a bunch of food, seeing some family, some relatives. It's one of my favorite holidays for sure.
Absolutely. Well, you want to get started with the bold take?
Yeah, we're just going to hop right into it. No guests today, so it's just going to be very bare bones with me and Brucey here. But my blacked out bold prediction is that on Thanksgiving Day, all the away teams are going to take a dub.
Who are those away teams, James?
So it's going to be the Bears going into Detroit and winning there.
I'm cool.
It's going to be Buffalo going into Dallas, winning there.
That's going to be tough.
And it's going to be the Saints going into Atlanta and beating the Falcons after their embarrassing loss to them earlier in the season.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll follow the same sort of idea about some blowouts, actually. And it's not in the NFL. It's in our league this week. I don't think any of the top seeds are going to lose this week. I don't think any of the playoff positions are going to change. I think it's going to be domination across the board for the top seeds.
Yeah, I honestly agree. I'm going up against LP, and I'm not feeling too confident. Hey, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Mm-hmm. That's why it's fantasy football.
And I even think that Tim is going to blow out Belo this week.
Oh,
that's right.
Tim with a blowout, but it's Belo.
It is Belo.
It's bottom seed Belo.
It is bottom seed Belo.
So going into the Thanksgiving week head-to-head matchups in our league, to kick it off, we have me going up against LP.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, the lower seed here, it is Meyer. LP's got Lamar Jackson somehow, some way, shape, or form.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, you're not our favorite for that one, but we'll move on. Lamar Jackson just had 5 touchdowns last night.
He's too good. I mean, it's going to be Russell Wilson against Lamar Jackson, Melvin Gordon against Todd Gurley. I need to drop Royce, man. I need to get rid of Royce. He is just sucking so much dick that he does not deserve to be in anyone's lineup, but I don't know who to replace him with.
Yeah,
I have absolutely no clue. I think my best chance is going to be with the wide receivers. Last week, Jarvis Landry and Godwin absolutely went off for me. They both had over 30 points. So I can see that is my only chance of winning this week.
Yeah, Juju comes back. Luckily Lamar Jackson's playing San Francisco, but shoot, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to slow him down. New England sure couldn't. He's got some top wide receivers. I doubt Amari Cooper's going to goose again like he did last week. He'll be good. Jameson Crowder also sucked last week, but again, I think he'll be back just fine. So with that, I guess we might as well move on to my matchup.
Yeah, let's do it. So you are heading up against Mike, the past winner, who was eliminated from the playoffs. He is done. He's out of it.
Continue.
We did it. Oh my goodness, Mike. I'm sorry.
We're all happy.
We're really happy that you're not in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
The show goes on.
So Sam Darnold was enough to give me the win last week. I think I might ride with him again.
He is playing Cincy.
Exactly. So if you look at the matchups, he's going to be fine for this week, maybe a couple. But Rodgers' matchups in the playoffs are just really bad. So I'm looking to stream. He's got to play the Vikings twice and the Bears once. So, no one likes that.
There's no way to predict what's going to happen there.
Exactly.
Josh Allen coming off a great week.
Absolutely.
So he's still been on fire.
Mixon's been great. He's playing the Jets, so he should be just fine too. Josh Jacobs going up against Oakland. He's got some great matchups, but I just think I'm going to be too much to handle for him this week.
Yeah. I agree. I think you're going to take the dub. Now we're going to hop into Tim going up against Belo, the 9 seed going up against the 10 seed.
That's right.
The battle of the bottom bitches. Here we go. Kyler Murray against Drew Brees. I can see Kyler Murray popping off.
I love Kyler.
Yeah,
in that matchup.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Is he coming off a bye?
Kyler, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They were on bye last week. Tevin Coleman's going to have a tough ride against Baltimore. He's probably not going to see much day of light, but Leonard Fournette's going to be great.
Drew Brees going up against Atlanta, which they got blown out by last time. Blown out by last time they played.
Yeah, Marlon Mack's coming off the injury for Belo. James White's just kind of throw a dart at the board, see what you hit.
Yeah, I do like the Kyler Murray, Christian Kirk pairing.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I love it.
That's beautiful.
I think they're actually a really good wide receiver QB combo. I fully support that. Tim, we all know he's gotten a shaft this year. He doesn't deserve to be where he is, but we can't change the past.
Right, exactly.
So you want to move on to Tyler and C-Mac?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any chance that C-Mac gets the win this week. Jameis Winston, unstoppable going up against Jacksonville.
Debatable.
You know, he'll probably start Dak against Buffalo. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Remember, get your shit in before Thursday, Talila.
Derrick Henry's been rolling too.
Oh my God, has he been good?
Beast.
He's been so good. Nick Chubb's great. George Kittle's going to be unstoppable again, even up against Baltimore. I don't know. That's going to be the game of the week to watch, that San Francisco versus Baltimore game.
All eyes on it, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, they're probably the two best teams in the league. That could easily be a Super Bowl showdown.
Yeah, that'd be great. Bring back the Har Bowl with only one of them.
That's right.
Yeah,
just halfway home.
All right, now for our last matchup, we are going to hop into Corey going up against Mitch.
And man, Corey, you've been sucking lately.
Yep.
Hate to just throw you right under the bus again, but
I mean, I can't
back
talk.
weeks, he's scored like 40, 50, 60 points in those weeks. I mean, it's been tough, and luckily he gets to play Mitch, so it's just going to be a complete blowout. You don't even have to worry about winning, Corey.
Right, he's still locked up in a playoff spot, but yeah, Corey, I can't really talk shit. We have the same record, but yeah, that's all I got. So it's going to be Carson Wentz against Pat Mahomes. Mahomes for Mitch. Le'Veon Bell against McCaffrey. Sony Michel against Kamara. So just looking at this board, I don't see Corey winning anywhere besides Julio Jones over Brown.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett's a little banged up. He's probably going to be back though, but Adam Thielen's just as banged up coming back. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen there? But again, you get down to their final flex spot, and it's Mark Ingram versus Kareem Hunt. Not that Kareem Hunt's been bad, but Kareem Hunt against Pittsburgh, he's not Mark Ingram.
Right. All right, that will be it for this week's matchups. Now we're going to jump right into our waiver wire pickup of the week. And I think I have someone special here. I think I'm going to try my best to pick him up this week. It's going to be Deebo Samuel, wide receiver.
Baltimore.
Yeah, against Baltimore.
They're going to have to throw.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I feel like San Fran's offense is still above, like maybe top 10.
Oh yeah.
Probably higher than that. They're so good. Let me just rattle off Deebo Samuel's last 3 weeks. Week 10 he had 15 against Seattle, 17 against Arizona, and 12 against Green Bay. You could definitely put him in either a flex or a wide receiver 3, I'd say, going up against Baltimore.
Yeah, even when Kittle came back, Deebo Samuel still had a pretty good role. But my waiver wire pickup of the week is going to be none other than Robbie Anderson.
Okay.
And that's solely because of Sam Darnold this week. And again, last week he went off. Robbie was a big proponent of him, obviously. But they're going to play Cincinnati. So I think it's going to be more of the same. I think Robbie's going to have another good week. And I don't have any issues with you starting Robbie Anderson as a wide receiver 3 or flex.
I can't disagree with you there at all whatsoever. Now we're going to jump into, since it's kind of early in the week and people haven't set their lineups yet for Thanksgiving week, we're going to scrap the bad start of the week, and we're going to hop into our playoff race.
That's right.
Pretty much the playoffs are all locked up, besides the bottom 2 seeds, I say.
Yeah, there's a little bit of ranking that could change.
Me and Corey are going at it for the 5 and 6 seed, but the players that are eliminated are Tim, Belo, Mike, and C-Mac. They're gone, cutthroat. They're just playing for consolation at this point.
Yeah, and actually, I believe we voted on earlier in the week that it is going to be where you ended at the end of the regular season. So there is a playoff for your bottom seeds and whatnot, but we're going to ignore that. It's just going to be your regular season total. So keep playing if you want, quit if you want, doesn't matter. I get if you're sad, if you're bummed out, but whatever. However you ended up as a final seed, so as of right now it's Belo.
Yo, this Belo Tim Mac is going to be insane for the bottom spot. They're the same record.
Yes.
Whoever loses is last place in the league.
It is.
It's crazy.
Oh my. That's going to be great. What if Tim gets last place in the league?
Oh my god, he very much could get last place.
He doesn't deserve it, but great. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, we'll see there. But coming up in the actual playoffs, those are eliminated. But this is how it's looking. The buys are locked up between Mitch and Tyler, assuming nothing drastic happens. I think there's maybe a chance that LP could sneak by, but I doubt his points for are going to get him up there. So Mitch has got that number 2 spot locked down. There's a chance that he gets to number 1 if Tyler loses this week, but we can just assume those will stay the same. But then we got that
3 and 4 spot.
Yeah, 3 and 4 spot are myself and LP, which means I'm going to end up playing, most likely, you, T-Mark.
That's what it's looking like, but you still have a chance to get a higher spot than LP. If I miraculously somehow beat LP and you have 20 more points
That's
than him,
true.
you're going to see in that 3rd seed. But
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't know what's exactly going to happen, but we have the most likely picture.
Either way, the difference between the 3 and 4 is not going to be a ton. I feel confident playing either Toombs or Corey, so I'm not worried either way. I don't think Corey and Toombs want to play myself or LP.
Hey, we split during the regular season.
No, I was 2 and 1.
We split 1 and 1.
Was it
you
1 and
didn't
1?
play me.
We only played 2
yeah,
times.
Yeah, we only
right?
played 2 times.
Yeah, well, look at the points for in those battles. Oh, you caught me on back-to-back bye-week blunders.
The Russ
bye-week blunders. That's right. But anyways, I'm ready for you. I'm not worried in the slightest.
Yeah,
so,
me and Corey are chilling at the bottom of the playoffs, but we're still not on the chopping block that's already set.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy to be here. Anything can happen.
Go out, make something happen.
Exactly.
We'll see how it goes.
Team's about to make some plays.
But yeah, most likely Tyler's going to end up playing either myself or Tumire, and then Mitch is going to get the winner of Corey and LP.
First time in the postseason. I'm happy.
Yep, I hope everyone's ready for that point. We're basically there. I'm excited.
Yep. And we're getting kind of down to our pick'ems. The end of the NFL season is coming. It's coming down to an end almost.
That's right.
It's like, where's time gone?
And we might as well continue doing it in the playoffs too. Right?
Yeah, definitely. We should.
Might as well.
For sure.
But anyways, moving on to the pick'ems. I've got a commanding lead at this point.
Yeah,
I am 92 and 64. Toombs are 83 and 69. Both respectable. We're way positive. We're killing the game in that regard. But let's move on into it.
Let's hop into Thanksgiving Day.
That's right.
We got Bears at the Lions, and I gotta go with my Bears, baby. They beat the Lions last time, barely. But I'm sticking with them.
You know, and I think they're going to do something very similar this time. I think the Bears are going to win again. I know it's in Detroit, but it's going to happen. Moving on, Bills, Cowboys. Toombs?
I'm going to stick to my bold prediction. I said every away team's going to win. I gotta go Buffalo here.
I think I'm going to take the boys in this one. I don't know. Buffalo's good, but they haven't had to play a whole lot. I think the Cowboys are going to bounce back after just losing to New England. But, you know, we'll move on. Saints and Falcons.
I got the Saints here. I feel like that loss to Atlanta is going to really light a spark under them, and I think they're gonna destroy Atlanta.
See, I do think the Saints are a better team, and the Falcons have been playing great since that bye week that they had back a couple weeks ago.
They're playing like the Atlanta Falcons that we expected at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely they are, and I think they're going to continue that, and I don't think Drew Brees is going to be able to stop them. I don't think Michael Thomas is going to have a tough day. Shoot, I shouldn't even say that. He's been incredible. I'll take the Falcons.
I think this is going to be the best game all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe that.
I'm excited for that one. We got Jets and Bengals.
I got the Jets. Bengals suck.
Yeah, I love that. Did you see your brother's coming back?
Andy Dalton's coming back.
Andy
the
Dalton
red-headed brethren
has been named the starter again.
Let's go, baby.
So maybe there's a chance they can rip up on the Jets. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still going to take the green men.
They're just playing for confidence.
Yep, Titans and Colts.
I'm going to have the Ryan Tannehill-led Titans in this game.
I don't disagree.
I think he's been playing really good.
I hope the Titans can find a way to make a playoff push because I think they deserve to be in it this year.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan Tannehill is just giving them the spark that they needed that Mariota couldn't provide. And
I feel like
they've
could
been
shock
rolling.
someone. They could totally shock one of those good teams in the playoffs this year. But let's move on to hopefully should be a simple one: Eagles and Dolphins.
Eagles. I mean, can't really expect much from Miami in this game.
I still expect a good game from my boy Devontae Parker, as always, but, you know, we're just going to move on from that. Packers and Giants.
I got the Packers. The Giants couldn't even beat the Bears, but I'll still take a win there. I go Packers here.
Between Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, they're going to run all over the Giants. I got the Packers as well. Browns in Pittsburgh.
I got Steel City. I know they got upset, or not even upset. They got demolished last Thursday night, like the week before. The Myles Garrett hit to the head with the helmet. There's gonna be injuries. There's gonna be cheap hits. It's gonna be very scrappy.
It's gonna be a great game to watch. If it's solely just like watching a hockey game for fights, that'll be fun. But I don't know. I think I kind of want the Browns. I think Baker Mayfield's been getting better, and they're gonna be playing Duck Hodges. Not that he's not that good. But he's still the third string, and you never know what to expect when you get that far down onto the roster. So I'll take the Browns here. Moving on, Redskins, Panthers.
Panthers. I see the Redskins the same way as I see the Dolphins almost.
Yeah, I don't know how the Redskins even won last week. We're going to move on. Panthers are going to dominate. Bucks and Jaguars.
Buccaneers. I'm starting to ride the Jameis train.
That's
now.
right.
It's fun. He's fun to watch.
He's great.
He's so fun to watch because he's throwing. He's just whatever he does, he just makes plays. He's never in a boring game.
Absolutely,
He's never in a boring game.
And even if he's down a ton, he's still just gunslinging like crazy. So I fully support it. And I don't think he's going to be down. The Jags kind of suck lately.
Yeah. Nick Foles ain't it.
They can't get the offense going until the third or fourth quarter, and I think that's going to be too much for them to come back. Jameis is going to be on fire as always.
And just to clear, when I say Jameis makes plays, it's either for his team or the other team. Doesn't matter.
That's right.
The game is solely decided on Jameis' performance.
Absolutely. But let's move on. 49ers and Ravens. This is the game.
This is the game of the week. This has to be. If you're not watching it, what the hell are you doing with your life?
Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Niners. I'm going with the Niners. Lamar Jackson is looking hot, but I just have a gut. It's just a gut feeling. Like, I can't really explain it.
I understand it.
It's just...
I just don't support it because I think the Ravens are going to be unstoppable this year.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to lose another game the rest of the season. I
say.
actually saw a stat today that says they've had 3 drives this season where they haven't punted, or where they did punt.
Really?
Only in the last 3 weeks.
Only 3.
In the last 3 weeks, they've had 3 drives that they punted.
The Bears...
RG3 was QBing every time.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Bears punt 3 times every quarter, so that's crazy.
Dude, the fact Lamar Jackson hasn't not scored a touchdown or field goal on every single drive the last 3 weeks.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. Granted, their defense has been a big component of that, but we'll move on.
No, I'm switching my pick.
You're taking the Ravens?
I'm taking Ravens.
I'm glad I could convince you.
You're convincing me there.
But yeah, Rams-Cardinals, this should be a fun game too.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Rams looked like garbage against the Baltimore Ravens, but that's the Baltimore Ravens.
Exactly.
But I'm going to take the Cardinals here. Kyler Murray, Christian Kirk. I just love their offense. I just like Kyler. I feel like he's an underdog that people can kind of root for. Like, but it's still on a decent team. Mm-hmm. I just feel like he's a fun guy to watch.
No, I completely agree. I like Kyler Murray a lot. I think, like we said, that Christian Kirk, Kyler Murray stack's going to be great for Tim this week. I'm going to take the Cardinals as well. Mm-hmm. Let's move on to Chargers and Broncos.
I'm taking the Bolts here. I just like the Bolts. Phillip Rivers is going to find a way to win a game. I think he's going to do it against the Broncos. I feel like he's just going to overcome their defense. The Broncos don't really have anything that crazy on offense besides Phillip Lindsay and Cortland Sutton. But I don't know. I feel like this could go either way.
Yeah, now, for whatever reason, I'm going to take the Broncos here, and it's for reasons unbeknownst to everyone out there, but I've got some reasons to take the Broncos here. But we'll just move on. Raiders and Chiefs.
Chiefs. Pat Mahomes.
The Raiders just got blown out by the Jets. You can't take more of the Chiefs.
Mahomes,
Chiefs all day.
Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey. That's the big 3.
Patriots, Texans.
I'm going to take the Pats. I like this matchup.
It should be a great game.
It should be a sling out. As I said, I expect Deshaun Watson to play at the level that he's expected to this week. I mean,
yeah, and I fully expect
he's not going to shit the bed. But that Patriots defense is still the number 1 ranked defense.
Yeah, and I love watching these games where the Patriots get to play all these guys with new QBs and younger guys like Deshaun Watson and whatnot. It's cool to see Brady go up against those guys and just kind of last hurrah for him. I think next couple of years, whatever it is, however long he plays.
He's playing until he's 70.
It's still fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to take the Patriots here. I don't bet against them. I'm not going to start now.
Patriots.
Last but not least, Vikings and Seahawks.
I might be biased here because Russ is my fantasy QB, but I've been riding with Seattle all year long. I don't think I picked them to lose a single match throughout the pick'ems. I just love Russell Wilson. Metcalf did have a decent amount of drops last game.
He did.
Yes, but
butter.
And Seattle still edged out a victory last week, but I'm just gonna keep riding with them. Hopefully they beat the Vikings.
Yeah, I think Seattle's going to dominate the Vikings too. I think the Vikings were really good at the beginning of the season because their defense was solid. If you know me, I don't watch defense. They might be banged up or something, but they just don't feel as good as they once were. And I think Seattle's going to pick them apart.
All right, so that's going to do it for the pick'ems. I do like this board a lot. Lots of good football to watch, lots of great games.
It's going to be good.
Especially on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to do it for week number 13, the Thanksgiving week here of Hungover Redzone TDs. I hope you guys enjoy your break away from school, spend a lot of time with your loved ones, take it easy, eat some great food, watch some football.
Get your picks in.
Exactly. Get your picks in, set your lineups. I hope you guys have a great week. Peace out.